Have you ever noticed how, in certain situations, some women seem to adopt the role of the victim more often than others? Today, we're diving deep into the psychology behind this behavior. It's not about blaming or shaming, but about understanding the real reasons why the victim mindset can be so prevalent. By unpacking the social, emotional, and psychological factors at play, we can gain a clearer perspective on this complex topic. Let's start by exploring the roots of the victim mentality and how it manifests in everyday life. Victim mentality isn't exclusive to women, but social conditioning often encourages women to express vulnerability more openly. From a young age, many girls are taught that showing emotion and seeking support is acceptable, even expected. This can sometimes evolve into a pattern where playing the victim becomes a default response to challenges. It's important to recognize that this behavior is often subconscious, shaped by years of cultural messaging and reinforcement from family, media, and peers. One key reason the victim role persists is the social rewards it can bring. When someone presents themselves as a victim, they often receive sympathy, support, and attention from others. For women who are frequently socialized to value relationships and emotional connection, this attention can feel validating. Over time, the positive reinforcement from friends, family, or even strangers can make the victim role more appealing, even if it's not consciously chosen. Cultural narratives play a significant role in shaping how women perceive themselves and their challenges. Stories in movies, television, and literature often portray women as needing rescue or protection. These repeated messages can subtly influence how women respond to adversity, making the victim role seem like a natural or even expected reaction. Understanding these cultural influences helps us see why the pattern is so widespread and persistent. For many, playing the victim can be a way to cope with overwhelming emotions or difficult situations. By framing themselves as powerless, individuals may avoid taking responsibility or confronting uncomfortable truths. This coping mechanism can provide temporary relief, but it often prevents real growth and resolution. Recognizing this pattern is the first step toward healthier emotional responses and greater personal empowerment. Relationships can reinforce the victim mindset, especially when partners, friends, or family members enable this behavior. Sometimes, well-meaning loved ones rush to rescue or comfort, unintentionally supporting the victim narrative. Over time, these dynamics can become ingrained, making it harder to break free from the cycle. Healthy relationships, on the other hand, encourage accountability and growth, helping individuals move beyond the victim role. Today's digital age, social media amplifies the victim narrative. Online platforms reward vulnerability and emotional sharing with likes, comments, and followers. For women who are often more active on these platforms, the temptation to share struggles and receive instant validation can reinforce the victim mindset. This digital feedback loop makes it even more challenging to adopt alternative, empowered perspectives. Breaking free from the victim mindset requires self-awareness and conscious effort. It starts with recognizing the patterns and questioning the beliefs that keep us stuck. Support from friends, therapy, or self-help resources can be invaluable. By focusing on personal responsibility and empowerment, women can rewrite their stories and embrace a more proactive approach to life's challenges. Understanding why some women play the victim isn't about judgment, it's about compassion and growth. By exploring the psychological, social, and cultural factors involved, we can foster empathy and encourage healthier ways of coping with adversity. Ultimately, everyone has the power to choose their response to life's challenges. With awareness and support, it's possible to move beyond the victim role and step into a more empowered, authentic self.